I shall be out of the area at the time of the Chamber's annual dinner, and so I appreciate the opportunity to extend my congratulations to Brenda being chosen the person of the Citizen of the Year. I know Brenda has been involved in many projects and organizations on volunteer basis, and however, I'm very aware of her work with the Salvation Army. She is one of the most responsible and important people that were able to get the Oil City Salvation Army Dental Center in operation approximately 3 years ago. The dental center had a waiting list of 800 persons when it opened up a little over 3 years ago, and presently has about 6,000 people on their books and who have been serviced there. I commend the Venango Chamber for selecting Brenda for this honor. Brenda, my congratulations to you and best wishes on this night and in the future.
My name is Bonnie Shepner, and I am currently a retired public health nurse, and I had the privilege of working with Brenda for a good many years. In fact, I met her 25 years ago, so it's been a long acquaintance, at least 25 years. And I was a supervisor at the time, and she came into my office to interview for a job, and she was one of those people that you knew right away was the perfect match for the job that you had for her. And it was. She was a marvelous employee all those years, but she's a marvelous person. She has such empathy for people. When she knows that you're having a problem, she senses it, and she does something about it. Brenda has always been a very persistent woman. When we had different issues in the health department, she was never satisfied with a no answer. She kept persisting until she got the answer that she needed and got the help for the people that really needed it.
Good evening, folks. Thanks, Sue, for making this possible. Let me begin by congratulating Brenda. Congratulations, Brenda. I think it's really nice. I was delighted to hear you were selected for this honor. Folks, Brenda and her staff were among the very first to have an appointment out in our offices. Since then, she's been a great source of information and guidance on healthcare matters. She was there as an advocate for more nurses for Northwest Pennsylvania, and also more coverage from office staff. Brenda was actually very courageous on our behalf when she was called to testify on some healthcare matters down in Harrisburg. And I say that because it's not easy to walk into a hearing room and state your case when you know not everyone in the room is going to be your friend. Brenda, thank you for all you do for Northwest Pennsylvania. I'm glad to be your friend, and congratulations once again.
I just wanted to say how honored I am to be able to talk about Brenda Carll. She has been such a great influence in my life, and I think in the whole life of Venango County. She is the type of person that whenever we had any problems, any social issues that came up, we knew that Brenda was there that we could be able to talk with. It just became very evident that if there was anything to be done in our community, you would want to go with Brenda Carll, because she was such an advocate, and she is such an advocate. She even went to the state on many issues, testified. She just has so much energy and so much compassion for the people in our area. It's unbelievable. I remember a story particularly with the Amish that she had told me, because the Amish were identified for public health and for the community to go out and reach out and do some outreach with them. And she took it upon herself to be able to do that, to form a bond with that community, and she did that. And she did it slowly by just being out there, going out and visiting them, getting out of her car her and talking to the men of the community so that they understood what she was there and could be accepted by the women and by the children. And she did so much in getting the public health to that community. And we all benefit. We have benefited so much from her work and just her compassion. I just can't say enough about how much she has done in such a non-judgmental way.
Hello, I'm Stephen Kosak. I work for PNC Charitable Trusts and Foundations. I've long had an interest in the community and the welfare of people in Venango County. That's what I do for a living. And I don't do this by myself. I work with other people, and that is really how I've gotten to know Brenda, Carll. And I'm going to talk mainly about one project that she's been the key player in, and that's the dental clinic at the Oil City Salvation Army. People sitting around the table at Focus on Our Future recognized that there was a need for a dental clinic. There were children in Head Start and Early Head Start and other child care programs that didn't have a dental home, and that was what was needed. And so we worked for a couple of years just to organize that and got the designation as a dental shortage area. And then Brenda really took the key role in moving that forward. She wrote grants, she advocated with our legislators, she worked with several different Salvation Army officers who were changing over time. And we're now in our third year as a dental clinic. The dental clinic serves as many as 50 people every day. There are people who have some very severe problems and some who just need checkups and preventative kind of work. But it really does meet both the role of the Salvation Army and the needs of the people here in Venango County. I recognize Brenda. She's courageous in what she's done as far as advocating. Some people wouldn't have the voice that she has had in moving that dental clinic forward. She's also worked very well with people. She can build relationships and very strong relationships to keep supporting something like the dental clinic. And I'm sure there will be other people who will talk about other things, but that's the main thing that I wanted to talk about.
Brenda Carll is one of the most devoted, caring, loving people that I know. It is with great pleasure and respect that I am able to be a part of this honoring of her. There's a lot of different facets to Brenda that I don't think a lot of people know. Her care for her work is very deep. It's not just about her work. She cares about people, and specifically children. Brenda's family comes first. There isn't any question on that. She is very, very involved in her children's lives and their happiness and well-being, and making sure that they have all the tools they need to be all that they can be. That's Brenda as a mother. There's no doubt about that. And I truly believe all four of her children would say that about her. As much as Brenda is devoted to her work, she had the opportunity to go to Haiti, and in Haiti, we don't really realize how desperate their need is. She took her time and her, the chance with her well-being and went there. I was honored to be her diary while she was there, and it was interesting and horrific, and not sure how she got through it and still came out being the same wonderful person that she is. Brenda is a caring, loving, devoted person, and she is persistent. If there is something that is not right, she's going to take care of it, and she's going to do her best to make sure that people know what is right.